Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a successful day today. Today the market was just kind of break even, so looking for hopefully a great end of the week on Friday. We shall see what we get tomorrow. Lots of great news coming out, and so I am excited for tomorrow. There should be some good opportunities to trade. In today's video, I'm going to be covering what happened on the trading day of Thursday, how the top 7 list did, how some of the members in our standard group did, and give you a brand new top 7, and there's some new stocks in the list today, and so I'm excited about tomorrow and excited about some of these insiders and what they're going to do. If you had yesterday's picks, you had all of them equally and you followed all of them equally, you should have had a 2.99% gain today. That's pretty good. That's a really nice day. That's way above what the market finished. Me personally, I had a 3.78% gain for the day, so did pretty good. Most of that was powered by the insiders, so a lot of my insider picks did very well. In the standard room, believe it or not, there were members that had as high as a 24% gain, and there was a couple people who had some losers. They were kind of just all over the place for the day, but overall a really good day in the standard room. Month to date, if you are following this list closely, then you should be at an 8.48% gain so far this month following this list. That is pretty good. Definitely a lot better than the S&P 500 is for the month of December. Year to date, I am at a 1,142% gain. So that continues to climb and I continue to do well with that and looking forward to even doing more. You know, this is obviously a record year for me, and so trying to squeeze out as much gains as possible. So let's cover the day trades that I made today. Now with my day trading, I use less than 10% of my total portfolio. I never go heavier than that just because I don't ever want to blow up my account. I have a very good strategy that does pick winners, but there is the possibility, of course, that I can make a mistake. Like today, I had one stock I did terrific on and another stock I didn't do so well on. My day trading today was IMMP, and I had a lot of success with that. Traded that for some really big gains. And then ZKIN, and did not have success with that. That one broke support and did poorly, and I had a 10% loss on it. But still, because I did so well in IMMP, I finished with a 47.3% gain today intraday trading. So that's pretty good. I have some sales to report from that standard level group. Some of these are mine. Some of these, in fact, most of these are John's. Some of these are Devin's, and there's a lot of other picks in that room. But today I sold TSNP for a 22% gain, sold HUAA for a 2.9% gain, sold BFT for a 2.8% gain, and sold COST, Costco, for a 0.7% gain. Just a really small gain on that one, but I was able to eke out a gain. Of the top 7, I only sold one stock, and that was AVT. I sold it for a 3.2% loss. It was time for me to move on this stock. It had been more than 3 days since the insider activity. This one was a 3-day swing, and so it had hit the time frame. It unfortunately did not do well, but on to the next. This strategy has a 70% win rate. On average, I get a 3% return per pick, and that's overall very good. So I'll just move on to the next one and we'll go from there. So today in after hours, if you were paying attention on Thursday and after hours, HCHC, man, did it spike. They had some news that they sold off part of their insurance division of their company. It was definitely good news. I did not catch the sale on that. Man, it spiked up around 50% gain right there, and it wasn't there for very long. Everyone kind of caught on to that and sold that pretty quickly. I wish I would have, but I didn't. It is still up in after hours, and I expect it to do very well tomorrow because what this does is this streamlines HCHC going forward, and I think they will do well. But this goes to show, you know, that the insiders are the news before the news. I always say that, and I like to catch runners like that, and so that's why I like to use Webull. And the reason why is because I can trade as early as 3 a.m. and as late as 7 p.m. at night. You never know when one of these stocks is going to spike and go crazy, and that's why I like Webull, is for that flexibility. No matter when it goes crazy, if I happen to be up paying attention to it, orders fill very well on that platform. It just does really well. If you're looking for a powerful broker, please check them out. We have a link in the description down below, and you get 1 free stock when you sign up, and 2 free stocks when you deposit money. Okay, let's go through the top 7 because we've got lots of great picks to go through. The first one is the one I didn't sell, that spiked and I didn't sell it, and that is HCHC, HC2 Holdings. On Thursday, this finished down 4.65%, so not the best of days, but man, after hours was very fantastic. My average in at $3 $10.66. Since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 7.65%. So it is doing pretty good. It's not a bad pick for sure. We've had it about 3 days so far. Eric Glazier bought a total of $10.3 million in open market. We now know why. Was buying up shares as by anticipation of selling the insurance portion of HC2 Holdings. And so that's number 7. Number 6 is ATCX. And on Thursday, this finished down 0.26%, so just barely down. My average in it is $7.31 since calling this out in our Discord after the insider activity. This stock is up 4.35%, so it's doing pretty well. But the chief accounting officer and a director loaded up shares in open market. It was very bullish to see multiple officers load up. The other thing I like about it is that analysts have an average target price in this stock of $13.50. So there is some upside there definitely to the stock, a little bit over 80% upside that's possible with this. And so I think ATCX will continue to do well. And we should see some more spikes, and there's possible, of course, of more insider activity happening. Number 5 is Multiplan, MPLN. And on Thursday, this finished down 4.77%. My average in it's $8.64. And since calling this out in our Discord, now this one's a little negative. This one is negative 2.78%. But Alan Thorpe, director, bought $14 million worth of shares. There's been multiple officers to buy this since it's become available. Analysts have an average target price on this of $10.50, and insiders have put in a total of, believe it or not, a little over $100 million in this stock. If that doesn't show confidence, I don't know what does. This isn't, they got free shares. No, this is, they use their own cash. They use their own money and put it into the company. I have to believe that if there's got to be a reason behind this, and they just keep doing it. And so I think that Multiplan has some news to release, and when it does, the sucker's going to go nuts. And everyone's going to be asking themselves, well, why didn't I get it? You heard about it here. And I just think that this one's going to do well. Okay, number 4 is CNNE. This is KRMD Holdings. And on Thursday, this finished up 2.07%. My average in it's $41.52. Since calling this out, since insider activity in our Discord group, it is up 2.02%. So it's got some upside there. And the CEO bought $694,000 worth in open market. It was a very good transaction. Analysts have a target price on this at $49.50 and also have a rating of strong buy on it. And so KRMD Holdings, with us getting back to how things could go back to normal, I think that this one can get right back to where it was pre-pandemic. And so this is a good stock to be in just with everything that's going on. All right, number 3 is KRMD. And if you are in this stock since the time I recommend it, you love it as much as I do. This is Repro Med Systems. And on Thursday, this finished up 11.28%. And it's really doing well. My average in it's $4.90. And since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 19.88%. Not too bad since December 1st. This one's really been doing well, and that's when I called it out, was December 1st. John Fletcher, director, CFO, and a CEO, other directors, and today, Horton Freedom, LC, bought shares. Man, lots of insiders in this, and it's happening every single day. And if you really think about what Repro Med Systems does, you understand why the insiders are loading up, and you probably should be too. Analysts have an average target price on this at $10.50, and they make syringes and medical supplies and syringe supplies. Think about it. There's a vaccine that's coming out. What does it need? It needs multiple injections. What do they need? They need supplies. This has been moving up because of the anticipation of a vaccine being available, and that is just around the corner. And Repro Med Systems could easily hit its analyst target price of $10.50, and that's more than 100% upside since the time I called it out. So this is one, the insider activity just kind of tells you the story. And so this one, I'm expecting great things out of it. Insiders continue to load up. I'm going to continue loading up myself and improving the amount of money that I have in it. And you should too. All right, number 2 is MOTS. This is Modus GI Holding. And on Thursday, this finished up 2.85%. This one is brand new to the list. If you're looking to enter this one, Be careful. This is a lower volume stock, and I usually don't like to pick stocks around this amount of average volume, but the insider activity is what caused me to do it. I mean, and I was able to get a really good entry on it. So my average in it's $1.07. Since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 3.74%, and it's going to go up a lot further in my opinion. The president of the company and also the CFO bought shares. There has been some directors to buy shares also. They bought shares at $1.08. I beat both of you. I love to do that. It's a little game I play. Anyways, I got in cheaper than the insiders did, and other officers have really made a lot of purchases on this. And analysts have an average target price on this of $2.50. So there's something going on here. There's obvious excitement within the company about what's going on, and so this is a stock I think is on its way up. Number one is BOXL, and boy, this had great movement today, and I called this out. Hopefully you watched yesterday's video, because I called this out. I called this short squeeze. I knew it was going to happen, and man, this thing did well. BOXL is what this is, and on Thursday it finished up 17.47%. My average in it is $1.72, and since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 11.93%, but it has more to go. The president and CEO bought shares in open market, and Thursday, so today, while the market was open, reported was another purchase by the CEO, and so this is bullish. This is yet again someone else. Analysts have an average target price in this stock at $4.75. That is a huge upside, over 100%. So I'm expecting BOXL to do well. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could please do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you could comment with your questions. I love to hear questions. I will get back to it. You know, during the day, I'm a very active trader, so I trade a lot during the day. So I may not answer you during the day, but I will get to it as soon as the market day is over. Anyway, tomorrow should be great. Hoping for a great end of the week, and then also looking forward to the weekend. Should be a really good weekend. I wish you all the best, and Raythoven out.